Welcome to another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series. Today I have Dr. Vinnie Monaco here with a very interesting subject. Now, there's lots of different ways of body alignment, chiropractic and many others. Now, Dr. Vinnie does one which is very interesting. How would you say your particular body straightening, how does that work?
That's a very good question. So what you're saying about chiropractic and osteopathy, there's many different techniques. I was trained as a traditional chiropractor and learned a lot of techniques. In fact, when I was in school, to me, the more esoteric, the more outrageous, the more off the wall the technique was, I was there. And over the years, the technique that I chose to utilize was known as network chiropractic, and then evolved into what was called network spinal analysis. And I was on teaching staff for a number of years. After that, I started to develop my own brand, my own mastery in evolving that, or integrating that, or innovating that, as we say.
So what's the point of body alignment? What benefits does that have to an individual?
Great question. If we look at that, there is in traditional chiropractic philosophy, there's a physical component, there's a mental component, emotional component, and there's also a chemical component, which is what you take care of with the gut flora and everything else. What traditional chiropractic is looked at as if the bones are slightly out of position and causing any kind of interference with the communication from the brain to the cells and the cells back. They would label that a subluxation. And of course there's controversy within the whole profession that it exists or it doesn't exist. What I look at is a person's physiology. Nowadays, as you're aware, there's so many different stresses, especially within the environment, chemically, in the air, pollutants. There's also a lot of demand emotionally, mentally on people, and financially with jobs and providing for their family. These different stresses or demands, the living system can start to succumb to that. So if we look at how our body usually operates, if there's certain stresses and the system can meet the demands of that stress, it gets stronger. So if we look at, I used to do bodybuilding, not professionally, but just working out. The more you work out the muscle, the more it will start to grow in alignment with the stresses that are put on it. As a bodybuilder, I would go a little bit nuts and try to push myself. So when I pushed myself, then I would many times set myself up for an injury, which meant the system couldn't handle that demand, and then it broke down. So we're looking at the way I work now. What demands has that person been under? What stresses have they been subjected to? And has the whole system, either physically or emotionally or mentally or chemically, broken down to the point that they have what we call a dis-ease, a lack of ease in the body, which then can eventually develop into a disease process.
Well, there we have it from Dr. Vinnie himself. Very interesting. And I'm going to have Dr. Vinnie back because I want to get to the next stage of this. What he's saying is the importance of body alignment is it's the start for your body to be able to functioning properly. If you've got a weak link, it's going to carry through into your personal health. So I'll get Dr. Vinnie back and we'll go into the next level. And thank you for watching another one of Don's Get Your Health Back series.